Hey there, I'm Jess Byrnes. Welcome to the Jess Byrnes Show. This is where ambition meets alignment. I'm a VA coach, business strategist, and freedom mentor, and I help service-based women unleash their power, scale beyond booked out, and step into their CEO era. Expect real talk, practical strategies, and inspiring conversations with women who've built businesses on their terms. If you're ready to create more freedom, more income, and more impact, this is the space for you. Hello, let's get this show on the road. There we go. I am now live. Hello. I'll give it a couple of seconds for some beautiful humans to come and join us. Give it a minute or two. Sorry, I'm not at home at the moment. I'm away. It's been really lovely. I'm here till Sunday. I've got something really big happening today too, which is really exciting. So as you jump on, make sure you say hey. I'm so excited to go through this training with you. If you can let me know that my video and audio is working, that would be really helpful as well. And then we will kick things off. Hello beautiful girls. Hey Kim, hey Jess. Awesome. Isn't it funny? It tells me only one person's watching. So I want you to make sure you've got a glass of water and a pen and paper. If you don't have those, grab them now. Or if you're watching the replay, pause the video and go grab those couple of things. And I'm just going to have a chat about how I use this and all those sort of things before we jump in. So, hey Leanne, if you are watching the replay, give me a hashtag after party. I want to make sure you get all the good vibes and the energy too. So, glass of water, pen and paper. That's what you need today. Meditation. So meditation is not something that I ever did before. It is something that I would fall asleep doing, and it's still not something that I do overly regularly. So I'm not coming in here to say you must have a business and you must meditate and that you must add it to your routine. No, you do what's right for you. Okay. I use this process whenever I'm planning for my business, whenever I am trying to set some goals, looking to the new year, or do it for myself. So yeah, that's essentially when I use this process. I don't use it every day. My laptop looks wonky because of the lounge, excuse me, I'm sitting on. Hey Tristine. Awesome. So who here, I want you to pop in the comments, who meditates currently? Does anyone make time to meditate at the moment? So I'm pretty much not very consistently. There's sometimes if I'm in the zone maybe, but I often would fall asleep. Actually, I found a really good app called Headspace, which it really helped me learn how to meditate. I didn't even know that it was like a skill that you had to learn how to do. I thought you could just do it, but sometimes, Jess, cool, awesome. All right, if you give me a thumbs up in the comments that you are, or give me the reaction of a thumbs up that you are ready to go. You have your water and your pen and paper, and then we will get things started. I know there's more than 2 of you here. I don't know why it's telling me that. Everyone ready to go? I would normally do this via Zoom. It's just been one of those mornings that I haven't got it organized quick enough. No one's ready? No one's ready to go? I'm just hanging out here all by myself. Is that what's happening right now? There we go. Thanks, Jess. Love your work. Kim, Leanne, you girls are ready, hopefully. Give me a thumbs up. I understand you might be doing things as well, like doing other things in the background. Totally fine. If you get the chance though, come back, sit down and get this done, because it will change you. So, all right, what I'm going to do, I can't play any music because it gets cut off for copyright. So just, if you want to put some really light music on in the background, you can. Don't fall asleep on me. But what I want you to do is sit back in your chair. This is why I normally do it via Zoom, because I can see you. Sit back in your chair and give me 3 nice, big, deep breaths. Close your eyes. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Perfect. I want you to lean into the back of your chair. I want you to feel the back of your chair. I want you to feel the seat underneath you. I want you to feel the legs of the chair that are firmly on the ground, knowing that you're safe, you're in a safe space. I want you to think about your life right now. What do your days look like? Are they busy and chaotic? You get up, how are you feeling? Are you tired? I want you to take another big deep breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. I want you to really check in to how you're feeling. What are your emotions like? What is your body telling you? I want you to feel all the feelings of where you are right now. You're living paycheck to paycheck. Is life feeling hard and you're tired? Maybe it doesn't feel like that, which is awesome. One more deep breath in and out. So what we're going to do is have a think about and visualize what we want our life to look like. So I want you to visualize that you've just woken up in the morning. You're feeling nice and fresh. You're ready for the day. You pick out an outfit that you love, makes you feel really strong and confident, and you cannot wait to get out to the world. I want you to imagine what you're having for breakfast. What are you having? I want you to imagine the conversations you're having around your table in the mornings. Maybe you're there on your own. Maybe that's a perfect morning for you. Big deep breath in and out. I want you to imagine you walk out the front door to go to school drop-off, work, wherever it is that you're going, and I want you to jump in the car. I want you to take a note of what car it is that you're driving. If you could have any car that you're jumping into, what does it feel like? What does it look like? It's got leather seats with a leather steering wheel that you just feel powerful when you sit in there. You drive where you're going, drop the kids off, park the car, do all the things. I want you to tap into how you feel about your day. You're going to meet with some really great people, some business people that need your help. What do they need from you? What does that ideal client look like to you? How are they going to pay you? Are they paying you before you start working for them up front? What are the terms of that agreement? Is there a contract, or you're just working with them? That's cool. Either way is fine. What do they look like? Who's the person that you can see when you are shaking hands across the table? Is it a man? Is it a woman? What are the conversations you're having? That person said yes to whatever you just threw at them. Maybe it was a crazy price. Maybe it was a crazy service that you don't offer yet, but they said yes. And you feel amazing. That energy rush that you get when someone says yes to you. How exciting for you. You go back, you get in your car, that beautiful car that you've got, you drive home. What do you do for yourself when you get that win? What does that look like? What does it feel like? What can you smell? Can you smell fresh flowers? Is that what it looks like for you? Some people are probably allergic. What's the weather doing outside? What kind of day is it? You've just had this huge win. Where are you going? Go and pick up the kids from school, get ready for dinner. Where do you go for dinner? What does dinner look like for you on a day like that, where you've just signed your ideal client for more money than you thought possible? Big deep breath in and out. And then you come home, put the kids to bed. You might have a partner, you may not. How does that night end? Are you talking about it? Do you ring a friend? And you go to sleep. Then you do it all over again tomorrow. All right, ladies, I want you to come back into the room, slowly open your eyes. It's very unusual doing a meditation when you can't see anyone. Tell me in the comments really quickly how that felt. I'll give you a minute to come back into the room. Relaxed. Cool. I want you to write down what you saw in your perfect day. I want you to write down what you saw for breakfast. Don't overthink it. Don't be like, oh, I'd never eat that. Who cares? Just write it down. Pen and paper, write it down. What did you have for breakfast? Who was at your table? Relief. Awesome. What car were you driving? Write it down. All the things. I'll give you a couple of minutes to write those things down. What car were you driving? How did you feel when that client said yes? That state, that energy, how did that feel? What was the weather like? You watching the replay, you might want to fast forward because this part's just a bit boring while we sit and wait. You can have a little drink. Who was the person that you did the deal with? I want you to write about them. Who was the person that you did the deal with? What did they pay you? Was it a man? Was it a woman? Did you meet in the city? Did you meet in a cafe? Where did this transaction take place? And then you drove home in that beautiful car. And you sat down at the dinner table. I want you to write about who you sat at the dinner table with. Did you stay at home? Did you go out? How did that look? And then at the end of your day, and you jumped into bed, what did that look like? Were you reading? Were you talking to somebody? What did that look like? This is why I normally do it via Zoom, because then I get to have a chat with you girls and we get to share these things. I want you to tell me in the comments the energy you felt when you got that yes from the person that you met, when they said yes to the deal, to the ridiculous price that you put on the table for the service that you may not have offered before. Or maybe it was, maybe it's not a ridiculous price, it's what you were offered, and maybe they just said yes and it's fine. I want you to tell me how your energy felt in that process. I think there's a bit of a delay. I think my internet is not very good. How did you feel when you signed a deal with this person you've never met before, whoever it was that came through for you? There's a few more of you here. Hi, ladies. No one felt anything? No one felt anything for that person that they've just done this exorbitant deal with? I don't believe you. There we go. Scared. Oh my God, this is actually happening. Yeah. Over the moon, happy and excited. Great. Yeah, that feeling that you get when someone signs a client. It happens to everyone, right? It happens to me too. When ladies come into my program and they want to start their VA business and they say yes, it's such a good feeling. Get warm, it's very exciting because I know I can help, right? That energy is the energy you want to hold when you go and talk to your clients, your new potential clients. Is that energy, that high energy that they say yes, and you've got it in the bag, right? I want to know, how different is the life you have now to the life you imagined? How different is the life you have now to the life you imagine? Let me know in the comments. Does it feel? How does it feel? What does it look like? How different? Scale of 1 to 10. 10 being, oh my God, I'm nowhere near that. 1 being, oh my God, I'm nowhere near that. And 10, I'm living that. I'm having a shocker. I need more caffeine. Haven't had a coffee yet today, ladies. This is what I do when I do my planning for my business and what I want to plan for my personal life. I do them both together. I do yearly, I do quarterly. And we'll talk about this in Ignite, which is coming. So if you already have a VA business, you've already established, then, we can chat about that. It's not something I do in our Freedom Unlocked, which is the initial one, because I don't want to say you don't need this yet, but we're just focused on getting you clients. Then we up level you. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how far away or close are you to this life that you imagined? If you're a 1, like you're nowhere near that, what steps can we start to take? What steps can you start to take to get you to this space? When I started doing this exercise, I was a 1. I was, a 1. I had no money in the bank. I didn't have any clients. I couldn't imagine a world where 10 was even possible. 10 being going to the beach, having a nice car, taking my daughter to and from daycare, making time for those things, making sure I'm there for her when she needs me, when she's, her graduation and her award ceremonies. That's my 10, right? And, yeah, Kim, I need to talk to my husband and get money and join. Yes, beautiful. I'd love to have you. It's a thing. It's totally a thing. Now I'm in this beautiful hotel room. Someone's looking after my daughter for a few days while I jet set away. This process, don't discount it. Don't discount it. It's such a powerful thing because they start coming alive without you even knowing. I manifested this week my plane getting cancelled and staying in Brisbane. And I know how ridiculous that sounds, but it actually happened. I wasn't ready to come home to Newcastle. I wasn't ready to leave. Starting to tune into this and your deeper desires that are sitting there in your subconscious that you've just unlocked, man, so powerful. So powerful. If you want to start this journey like Kim, and Jess is already in, which is great, I'll leave my link below. I don't want these training sessions to be too long. If you want to have a conversation, just book a call. Even if you don't want to join in the program and you want to just chat about life and VAing and the things, just book a call. Just book the call. Let me get the link because I was not prepared today. I got very excited. If you have any questions, do you guys have any questions that you want to ask? I've totally just lost my tab. Where you are. There you are. Thoughts, feelings. I'd love to know while I get this link. It's a total game changer. And what happens when you start to see the shift and change around you and you realize these things happen? I think the easiest thing that I started to manifest, which is on the back of this, right? The easiest thing, the funniest thing I used to manifest, I started with car spaces and traffic lights. And the shift happens when you go from Far out, I want a green light, stupid light, stupid light. Why hasn't the light changed yet? Stupid light. To feeling it in every part of your body. When you just know, I'm going to the shops and there's a spot there. There will be somewhere for me to park, right out the front, right near the doors, right where I want to be. And you actually feel it in every part of your body. It's a game changer. I actually felt the plane being cancelled in every part of my body. Not because of like anything superstitious, like, I don't know, what's that movie? What's the movie called where they get off the plane and then the plane crashes? I can't remember what it's called. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Someone put it in the comments for me so I don't go crazy today. Excuse me. It wasn't like that. It's like, I know what I needed. My higher self knew what I needed. I needed some time out. I needed a few days to myself. I needed time without feeding dogs and children and the crashing and the crazy and the noises that come on in my house. What is that movie? There's like a whole series of them, and there's a log truck, and I don't know what it is. Someone will pop it in the comments when I come back later. Please do it, because it's going to drive me crazy, but I'm going to figure it out. I digress. I apologize. Yeah, I just knew. Not in a weird way. Final Destination. Thank you, Jess. Oh my God, it was trying to drive me crazy. I could feel it in my bones. It wasn't like that. It's not like a weird thing. It's just a knowing that what I needed, the universe would deliver. So, what else do I need to tell you? The link's there. We've done the exercise. If you're watching it later, leave me the comments, answer the questions, do the work. I can't wait to see you beautiful ladies in these groups, because it is super, super, super powerful. The log truck. Yeah, I dream about that stuff. It's weird. Yeah. If you know, this is the other thing, actually, I'm going to go on a tangent here. If you know in your gut that you are made for more, that you are not fulfilling your purpose, that you have skills and experience that you can blow people away with, maybe you can't even do that yet, but you just know that you will be able to, that you are sick of being in a 9-to-5 like I was. I knew I had to help other people. That's what this is about. It's not about, making as much money as you can, because you just do that naturally, right? Like, the more people you want to help and the more people you want to serve, you will make millions if you do it that way. I'm getting emotional. I'm not really sure why, but if you know that you are just better than where you are, if you're bored, if you want that time with your kids, this is the space to play in. And you don't have to leave, your 9-to-5, it's not a huge commitment to start with. It's like an hour and a half a week, maybe. If you're not there yet, get resourceful, sell something, find something. Yeah, of course you can, Kim, go for it. Go. Do something, because when you do the work for the person that needs you, it's better than that yes, when they first say yes to you. It's just a totally different vibe. Totally different vibe. Just wait for Kim's question, and then I have to jump off because I'm going to the hairdressers to deal with this today. Yay, I love the hairdressers. I'm so excited. Wait till you see what I'm doing. I have a surprise for you all tomorrow. It's going to be fun. Do I need to approach businesses, or will you help me first? You will. So I think we spoke about this in our call. So I've got some great conversations happening where I've got leads coming for the ladies that join Freedom Unlocked. Why do I want you to join Freedom Unlocked before I give you a lead? Because I want to know where you're at. I want to know what your skill set is. I want to know that I can trust you when I hand people over to you. But I teach you as well how to do it, because for whatever reason, if you want more clients, if I've given you 2 leads but you want 5 more clients, then you can go and do it yourself. I teach you everything from start to finish. We go through all the things. So it's in my best interest for you to succeed, because that's why you come into my course, right? So it's in my best interest for you to be the best VA you can be. Why? Because you will tell everyone you know, because you deserve it, because I just am here to serve. Like, money is nice, but like I said before though, I know that I was made for more. I know that I was made to teach people how to do this and start their businesses and hit the ground running. This was my made for more. So my goal next year, I've just done my planning for next year. One of my goals for next year is to reach 1,000 women. 1,000. It scares the pants off me. My coach is going to be very excited though. I just want to reach 1,000 women. So whether that is in Freedom Unlocked or Ignite or, in whatever else comes through for me next year, that's what's going to happen. Am I making sense? Any more questions? Could always leave questions on the lives, leave questions in my inbox, the Facebook page. For some reason, my Facebook page on my app, on my phone, I can't get messages. So if it takes me a minute to reply, it's because I have to try and get on my computer and I don't always have it with me. However, I am taking it with me to the hairdressers today. So, all right, my beautiful girls, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you found today really helpful, and let's talk soon. Don't let fear stop you. Bye. Thank you for joining me on the Jess Byrnes Show. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. And I'd love to invite you to come and hang out in my free Facebook community for service-based women stepping into their CEO energy. Please feel free also to leave a review, as this will help other amazing women just like you find us on your preferred podcast channel. Until next time, stay empowered and totally unleashed.